Phil's day off. What's funny is that one doesn't play all the way, but others do. Like, for example, listen to this. Oh, never mind. Anyway, so yesterday was my day off. And let me tell you guys something. I needed to relax. I absolutely needed to relax because this last week, as you know, was incredibly stressful for bullshit reasons. I hate to say it's the usual, but it is the usual, where basically everyone on the internet mistreating me for personal gain, and I'm tired of it. And I'm glad that we're past that. Now we're a week out. We can just relax and enjoy everything back to normal. I'm not putting up with that shit anymore. But man, did I need a day to just relax and unplug, which is exactly what I did. I basically woke up. I said, all right, later today I'll check the internet. But for now, I'm just going to unplug and have a good day with my wife, which is exactly what we did. We had a breakfast together and, made our list of errands and things that we were doing. Went out, ran said errands, which was fun. It wasn't fun, but it was a cool day and a little rainy, which was nice. We actually had very warm weather here in the last week because spring had hit. And we actually had a few days that were much warmer than usual. Usually around this time of year, it's like 40, 50 degrees outside. It was in like the high 60s. So some days were actually quite warm, but it was nice. It cooled down and got cloudy and rainy again, which I like that weather. So I actually enjoyed being out in that nice of relaxing weather. Grabbed some stuff for Jasper while I was out and, went grocery shopping. Typical stuff. And then after that, came home and my wife and I did a few things around the house together. She's been playing Middle-earth Shadow of War. Whatever the second was, Shadow of Mordor or Shadow of War, the second one. The second one was Shadow of War, wasn't it? Whatever the second one was, that's the one she's playing. And she's playing it on Game Pass on her Xbox Series X. And it's just funny because I remember when I played it, I was very critical of the game for various reasons. I still thought it was a good game. But now you look at the game, it's so many years later, right? How many years? 5, 6 years later? The game is just not that good. Like, it's very glitchy. It's very grindy. It's very repetitive. It's got so many annoying things. Like, oh, I'll chase down one of these orc leaders I need to convert to my troops, my group. And you'll fight him down. He has no health left. And you go to convert him, and all of a sudden, like, a bunch of other guys just walk right into and then just hinder you. Like, I just did a fight for like 15 minutes to do this. Can I convert the guy now and get him on my side? No, because here comes guys that spawn out of nowhere, disappear, and they piss you off. There's a lot of bullshit in that game. I remember, it's funny because I'm watching her play it now. And I'm like, I totally remember all of this shit. I remember how annoying this game was. And she's going through the same stuff. So, anyway, I watched her play it for a couple of hours. During the course of the day, we relaxed. We ordered out some food. What did we get? We got, we got poke bowls for dinner. You ever had a poke bowl? Anyone know what a poke bowl is? It's pretty interesting. It's the first time I ever had one like this. I've had them before, but never actually like a full dinner size. Usually I would have them for like a snack for like lunch, and it was a little different. So I had a full poke bowl. Man, it was good. Anyone ever had one? I'm curious. Everyone knows what they are? You heard what poke bowls are. Use those to catch Pokemon. Yes, Pokeballs, correct. No, Poke Bowls. A bowl full of Poke. They were a big trend. There's still a trend out here. There's a lot of these places out here that have sprung up in the last few years. So, oh, my nose itches. So, what do we get? I basically made my own. So I got salmon and Hawaiian-style tuna. Ahi, they call it. With a bunch of other ingredients like scallions, onions, little crunchy pieces of what they call tempura, but I think they were just crunchies to add texture. Jalapenos, sesame seeds, some pickled ginger. Man, what else? There was a lot in there. In that, roasted corn, which is really cool. So what they do is they put a big bed of white rice, that's fresh rice, and they put all these ingredients just stacked on top of it. And the fish is raw. The fish is not cooked. It's prepared, like it's seasoned, and it's chopped up into cubes or whatever. But it's not cooked, so you're eating raw fish. And it was seriously good. It was like so filling. I wasn't expecting it. Because you think this is a bowl of some seafood with some other ingredients. It's not going to be that filling. Dude, it was filling. I couldn't even finish. I couldn't even finish the bowl. It was so filling. And it was the first time I've ever really had it. I've had it before, but I was always kind of apprehensive. So I would get what they call like the cooked bowl, where you could get things like shrimp tempura and stuff like that. That's not really the spirit of a poke bowl. Poke bowl is supposed to be the raw seafood in there with all these other ingredients. So I finally had the authentic poke bowl as a dinner, and it was very, very good. I really liked it because my wife got regular ahi tuna. I got the Hawaiian style season. So mine had some kind of a marinade on it. And it was a little bit tangy and savory, but also very salty, but it was good. Like, it went with the tuna. And I was like, dude, even though it's raw, it still tastes great, right? Exactly. Some people are saying, so it's deconstructed sushi? Yeah. So what they did is they take all the ingredients you would put into a sushi roll, and they put it into a bowl separate, and you just eat it with, like, a fork. And it was super good. I really had I really enjoyed dinner. I was happy because that was my wife's idea. She's like, let's do this for something different. I was like, all right, I'll give it a shot. As I get older, I get a little bit more adventurous with food and the things I try. I'm willing to give anything a shot at least once to see if I like it. Because I've noticed in the last 10 or so years, I've tried a lot of different things that I didn't think I would like, and I ended up really loving them. Some not so much, like that oxtail soup we got last year. Oh, God, that was disgusting. But a lot of the stuff ends up being good, all right? Too crazy special or anything like that. Nothing over the top nuts. Very, very standard day. I went and bought more ant traps because on and off the ants are coming around again. Now spring has sprung, so now the bugs are coming out. Every once in a while we see a couple ants in the near the back door. We're like, well, what are you gonna do? And I sprayed a couple times. When I spray, they're usually gone for a couple days, but then sometimes they come back. So I'm like, well, let me get some better ant traps. We bought some outdoor ant traps that I put outside the back door. So hopefully they'll grab those, and that'll be the end of it. It sucks, but what are you going to do? They won't leave the house alone. Stupid. It's not like we have anything to tantalize them to come into the house. They're just hungry, I guess. But what are you going to do? Okay.